Hi, my name is Finn O'Brien with Griven USA.
And I'm John Geegan with Hess America.
Thanks for joining us here at Light Fair 2019. We're giving you a quick booth tour, and we're starting on the Hess side.
Yeah, starting with Hess because Hess is the best, obviously. So what we're talking about here first is our brand new product family called the Mosaic. And like most Hess products, we have a bollard and column complementing it.
That's fantastic. Now, I know Hess is the best, but I see that there's a little bit of color in here. So was there any Griven inspiration in here that may make Hess even better?
Yeah, I guess you could say Hess has seen the light, ha ha ha. So, and that's, I do have a Griven fixture in there, Hess design, and really creates this unique and interesting decorative piece.
Now, you were telling me before that it's really fully customizable. You know, you guys collaborate with customers and you can create these amazing designs. But with that much ability to change it, what makes this a Hess pole at the core, you know, throughout?
I definitely say the quality, and also, you know, if you're looking to do a custom profile here, it's going to be a conversation between us, our factory, and your local rep to really get you the design you want and really enhance that project rather than just force a product onto it.
I think it looks great. I love the color. Show me some more.
Let's move on to the next one.
What's next?
So this is Reno Elements. People know us for our City Elements columns. That's a kind of made-to-order feel modular system with Reno Elements, same concept, but a square profile. Okay. So you can have different performance optics, different play with the lighting optics, or if you need a camera, speaker, or even, you know, an LED monitor screen here too for information scrolling, you can do that as well.
Okay, so City Elements, Reno Elements, we're talking about pieces that people can plug together to get the right solution for them.
Enhancing the project, adding to it, while eliminating clutter and the need for tons of other specified poles and columns and things like that.
Fantastic. That's what Hess does best.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here we are at our last stop on the Hess side. John, tell me all about what we're looking at here.
So this is the next step in our City Elements line, really kind of pushing the smart city concept of you know, what we do with Hess.
Fantastic. So, I mean, I see this unusual element here in the City Elements. What's going on?
So this is a section of a much taller column we brought down to really show and get a good look at it. This is a speaker, then you have your lighting optic, and the top is actually one unique way for a project we created to use Wi-Fi.
That's an antenna?
Yeah, that's an antenna enclosed. And the problem with Wi-Fi that a lot of people, because everyone is looking to go towards these smart cities and, you know, have a connected city, you can't put the Wi-Fi right into the steel of a column. You're not going to have that line of sight vision you need. So mounted on top, and we created this solution, and it's actually done for the show that you can actually see into the element, and you can actually, you know, get a look at where we're hiding the Wi-Fi.
That's great. So these are additions to the already versatile City Elements line. That's fantastic.
Yeah, there's new things, new camera modules we've been working on, new speakers, even the ability to run fiber optic and things like that to it. So it's every day it's growing, and if you're interested in City Elements, it's really important you talk to your rep and get us involved.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for giving us a quick tour of the Hess side, and now stay tuned for Griven, the better side.
You don't have to stay tuned. Hi, I'm John Geegan with Hess America.
And I'm Finn O'Brien with Griven USA.
We're out here again today at Light Fair 2019 and doing a booth tour, and we're over here on the Griven side. So Finn, what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at Griven's media wall, which actually has a number of Griven products on it. We have our graphite line, our graphite cell, and our graphite spot.
So by media wall, I mean, I was looking at this and I was kind of waiting for the Tetris music to start. So what do you mean by media wall? Where would you see this? Where would you use it?
Where would you use it? Well, it can be used in a number of different places. It can be used indoors, even though this is outdoor rated. It could be used in an array almost like this to create a feature that's visually eye-catching, something that
definitely catches your eye.
Yeah,
for sure.
You'd miss it actually,
yeah,
if you tried. But these are elements that can be used on facades. You can create these disjointed arrays. You can create something that doesn't have to look even and neat, but you can see that you have a very cohesive effect just because of the control system behind it that brings all of the elements together.
Ooh, this really is an amazing setup. You know, what type of control? What are you using here to control it? If I wanted to use it, how would I do that?
Well, the best thing about this kind of media product is that you have tremendous flexibility with how you trigger it and ways to control it. So here we had a web interface created that allows us to press buttons and make the wall do different things. And here we actually have a touch version that lets me pick an option and then pick where that originates from. So if I press here, you'll see it'll start to emanate
Wow.
from that spot. If I press it down here, as long as it's listening to me, it'll emanate from that spot.
Yeah. Wow, really an amazing product. Okay, now next stop on the booth, Finn, what are we looking at here?
Well, we're looking at a textured wall, which is a really dramatic way to show off how cool our linear products are. Here we have our Parade X. It's a tremendously powerful grazing product.
I mean, absolutely. I can see on the ceiling of the convention center right now, there's light up there. Impressive from this such a tight light source.
Well, at 1100 lumens a foot, the Parade X has no parallel, no equal. And what it allows you to do is where traditional linears may only get you to shoot 1 or 2 stories, this guy gives you the ability to shoot a lot further. So it's just another powerful tool in the Griven arsenal to do some really creative and interesting stuff.
I also noticed here there's no real striations or any, it's all real evenly diffused.
Yeah, so the wonderful thing about the Parade series from Griven is that we mix the best of both worlds of 2 LED technologies. We use discrete LEDs for all the performance benefits you get from it in terms of power and efficacy and optics options, but we cluster them into squares so we get blending that's actually very close to a quad chip. So you'll see here, even in this deeply textured surface, when you're mixing a color, you're getting minimal chromatic breakup. So unless you're focused on it, you're really not going to see it. Some people might even think that's a nice design element, but the truth is you get this beautiful mix and you get all the power.
Yeah, I really think this product truly kind of speaks for itself when you're looking at it.
Yeah, I love the Parade X, and everyone who tries it loves it too.
100%. So next stop, we're over here at the corner of the booth. Finn, what are we looking at?
We're looking at Griven's Gobo-LED 80D exterior Gobo projector. It is a fantastic unit. It weathers well outside and gives you these static patterns that you can do cool stuff with. Hey, stop getting distracted. What are you doing?
So static patterns, that wasn't static, it was just moving.
You're right. So the pattern itself.
Liar.
100%. The image itself is static, but you're able to rotate. So this gives you a layer of control to add some visual interest. We also have an accessory gobo, a holder that lets you put another pattern or a prism or something next to that original pattern.
Or a Finn O'Brien face scrolling, spinning.
Yeah, it's part of our Nightmare series.
Oh, okay, the Nightmare series. I've heard about that one. I can't wait for that to be launched.
So the Gobo projector, people know it for traditional easy things to do like throwing logos or text on spaces, but it's coming
Or the Light Fair after party.
Stop messing with it.
Okay.
No, but it gives you the option to do some really creative stuff. You can add texture into space, you can do some very subtle things, and it's re-emerging as this really fantastic creative tool for lighting designers.
Awesome product, really exciting, and I think there's a ton of possibilities with this.
Absolutely, and it's part of the larger set of products that Griven offers that gives the designers a lot of flexibility.
Sounds good.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking a look at the Griven side of the booth.
Now we're going to be moving over to the Nordeon side.
All right, so now that you've seen Hess and you've seen Griven here at Light Fair 2019, we're in the Nordeon section. This is the ceiling section because Nordeon is what?
Nordeon is an indoor architectural lighting.
All right, it's architectural lighting, and I have my expert here, Dave.
I'm David Horowitz of Nordeon USA.
And you know, Dave, I see all this cool stuff in here, but I wanted to focus on this because, you know, talking to you guys and in the office, I hear a lot about this system. It's an exciting system. So tell me what we're looking at here.
We're looking at a trunking system.
All right, and
The trunking system offers the flexibility of continuous row mounting. You can use linear, LED, and spotlighting.
okay, so you got a number of modules that go into this thing. Where do you use this typically?
This is typically used in retail, supermarkets, indoor architectural projects.
All right, and I don't know a ton about this, which is why I brought Dave here to actually explain it properly. But I know in those environments, there's got to be a few driving factors, right? So your space is constantly changing in terms of what you're showing. How does this help address that?
So products move around. You need the lighting to follow it.
Okay, cool. And the modules, how do you move around? How do they move around?
So they actually plug right into the trunk in nominal lengths.
Okay, so you snap them in and out. Do you have to call an electrician every single time you want to snap them in and out?
You do not need
Perfect. So if you need to put a little punch on the fruit punch, you can go ahead and do it yourself. All right, and of course, you know, retail is always trying to be as cost effective as possible in their solutions because, you know, there's a lot of pricing pressure. What's the cost advantage of a system like this?
Well, it's DLC qualified for rebates with the utility,
Okay.
and typically provides a very fast payback.
And where do we stand in the world of just cost-effective solutions for retail space?
As far as total cost of ownership,
Yeah.
the payback is under 2 years.
Really? All right. Well, thank you for showing me all of this. I know there's a ton more details, and the devil's in the details for sure. So you gotta talk to us to find out more, because there's so much more to the system, so much more opportunity. But go to the website, come talk to us, and we look forward to hearing from you.